Everything is tentacular, spectacular. I love it so much. Good day, fellow human beings. And pets, if they happen to be watching this. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's Saturday. At least for me, it's Saturday. It's the 26th of October. And I am back on Mars. Taking a little break from playing some of the Outer Worlds, which I'm very much enjoying. Because I don't like leaving games hanging. I've had too many experiences recently of kind of leaving games half done and then really struggling to come back to them. So, haven't I done this bit? No! I think I have done this bit, haven't I? Or have I not?
It's gotten worse, Declan.
No, I haven't done this bit.
I'm going to the water purifiers. I hope it'll be enough.
Okay, well, after what you just did, you better fucking kill that thing.
Yes, because we've just somethinged. Pods! Pods everywhere. Oh! Ew. Twisty, bendy, glistening. Okay, so we can't get to that anymore. So yeah, this is back. Oh. Everything is tentacular, spectacular. I love it so much. Oh, it's one of you. I think that's one of the... I don't know. Ah! I don't think that is one of the things that follows us, actually. I think it's something else. It's interesting coming back to this after playing 4 hours or so of the Outer Worlds, because this has such limited gameplay in comparison. But it does have atmosphere. And atmosphere, realistically, is what you want from a cosmic horror game. Everything else is, in some ways, a little bit superfluous. No, superfluous is the wrong word. Yeah. Everything else is a bonus. Yes, that takes us to the same place. Right, we're supposed to be going downstairs. We can't go upstairs. It is very corridory. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. My wrath did grow. And I... something in its fears. Night and morning. And I watered in it. No? Night and morning with my tears. And I sunned it with smiles and was... yes. I'm reasonably certain that is a poem that I probably should know. It sounds familiar. But I can't remember where it's from. I will, in fact, I'll Google it now. Because I can. I was angry with my friend. Oh, yeah, it's from The Poison Tree by William Blake. Which is why I know it. Because it's William Blake. He Idiot. So that's where the chapter title came from. Just because I'm an English teacher does not mean that I automatically recognise every single piece of poetry. Especially if I haven't read said piece of poetry in quite some time. And it has been a long time since I read The Poison Tree. 8 months? Probably about 8 months. I read it around Christmas time because I was teaching London
Shane,
by William Blake.
there's a body here.
Jesus.
The impact site is a smoldering mess, and we don't really have the time or the equipment to search through all this.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Mars sucks.
Mars sucks. I guess I'm going down there. Yeah, I'm going down there. The music.
That hatch will get me where I need to go.
Yes, thank you, Shane. The music sounds a little bit like crying. That bit there. It sounds a little bit like something sobbing. I hope that thing isn't still down here. But yeah, we're not going through there. Water off? It wants us to go this way. Les boop. We've been through here before, haven't we? Yes. Ah!
There are 2 filtration tanks down here. Gotta inject them both. We'll see if it works.
Good times. I get the impression that the story is going to fake us out. It's going to have this very physical, not alien, not really cosmic plot. And then it's going to do something else with it that reveals it wasn't just natural weirdness. But there's more to it than that. At least that's how I'd write it. You're pretty. Oh.
Whoa. Declan, it really didn't like that. The poison is already polluting the water supply.
Oh, that's a win. Get up to the environmental control console and dump the entire reservoir on that bastard.
That is all of your...
Shane, we found something. Josie saw a door along the escarpment near the crash site. She wants to check it out.
A door?
Carved out of the cliff. It's massive. I told her we need the recon with you, but she's fixated on this.
Orochi has secrets upon secrets. It is Orochi, right?
Apparently, we're going to find out.
Good. Good. Meanwhile, I'm just waiting for a jump scare. I do like the fact that you get a moment to... Ah, the route has gone. So, say what you want about the fidelity of the visuals. And you know, there are a lot of low-res textures in places in this game that you're not really supposed to scrutinize too carefully. But in terms of creating an interesting and disgusting-looking Cthulhuid mess, it's worked quite well, in my opinion. Right, chase sequence.
Did that do it?
Kill the tree?
No, it's still alive, but I can get closer now.
Oh, yay!
This thing won't stop. Maybe if I pump the last dose into the roots around the base.
Yes, that is 100% something I want to do.
What is this?
Whoa!
Hello, little flashback.
Ah! So it's a...
Dr. Volkova? Ina? No. No! It can't be her. No way.
Is this a quick time event boss fight then? Yeah, so she's going to jump out at us in several places. Oh, shit. There she is.
I'll destroy you.
Punches! That looked a bit iffy. An actual boss fight of sorts.
Come. Death awaits you.
Are you sure? Why do we suddenly have so much poison? Oh, this way.
Don't hurt my children.
Yes. Oh! Oh! Nice! There. Pulsation! Sensation. Squirty! Aha!
Argus, I was wrong.
Argus.
Thought I could contain it.
Declan, it's Volkova. She's being controlled by the tree. She is the tree.
What the hell? How?
The tree, her specimens, the black infection everywhere. She's not even human anymore.
Kill me. Please. Kill me.
Oh, that face is lovely. Tree hugger? Oh, yeah, that's gross. I like it.
Shane, can you access Ina's files?
I just saw Ina the other day. She wasn't like this.
Shane, focus. The Cyrano crash, the black oil, the plant life expanding exponentially. This doorway, it's all connected.
Where are you? I'm coming. I'm getting out of here.
No, you need to access Ina's computer and find out exactly what she was up to.
My God, are you kidding me?
Shane, think. The Cyrano is gone, and our resupply with it. If the main base goes down, we're all dead. If Volkova's research still poses a threat, we need to know.
You want to find out what she was up to? You come and do it yourself. I don't care.
Hey, listen, I know you've been through a lot. I'm sorry. We all have.
You're right. I bet the seats on the rover are just unbearable.
Hey, Listen, buddy, I've spent all afternoon picking up whatever pieces I could find on the Cyrano crew. Don't act like you're the only one who's having a tough day.
Anytime you want to trade places, you be my guest.
Oh, fuck off.
Enough! Both of you! Dr. Newhart, do you read me?
Commander Wilcox.
Your primary objective is to assess any further threat to the base. Volkova was clearly hiding things from us. Use her security clearance to obtain whatever information you can find. You are to remain at base and radio your findings to your off-site team. Copy?
Yes. Copy.
We're headed to the cliffside doorway. If there's proof of intelligent life on Mars, I want to know. I want everyone to know. Declan, you're on comms.
Got it. Hey, sorry to be a dick.
Yeah, me too. All right. I can do this.
I mean, if I were to start somewhere and enable Volkova's computer.
Right. I'll check with her station in the research lab. Maybe she left a note or something.
You got this.
Well. Well. Whew. I like that. I thought that was good. Right. Computer. I, Volkova. Control. For many months I have doubted the efficacy of work here on Mars. I know why I was recruited for this position. I am undeterred by the obvious scrutiny and surveillance of Orochi officials. The greenhouse is restrictive in size, limited, amateurish in equipment, and I am asked to participate in menial tasks and events which remove me from my work. However, a recent breakthrough has allowed my experiments to blossom, and now I demand that the limitless potential of unregulated extraplanetary research which Orochi promised be fully realized. Attached is a preliminary listing of results and a prospectus for the goals of Project AGCI. In brief, growth and control. The Z pathogen changes its size based on external stimuli. The Z pathogen, whether attached to a host organism or isolated, can be trained to repeat tasks, overcome aversion to stimuli, and perform simple functions with positive reinforcement. The potential applications of this discovery is, as you are most definitely aware, groundbreaking. Thank you. Yeah, she didn't look like that at the end. Project Arborma. Arborma? Dr. Volkova, your recent successes and contributions to the study of filth in relation to plant life have proven invaluable to our cause. I've instructed Control to accumulate your findings in the Archive Centre in Argus, and I've taken the liberty of assigning your project the codename Arborma, a designation more in line with our mission. So is this armour related? Arborma. So it's like tree armour. Maybe. You're granted security clearance to the Argus facility. Your access code is 5538. 5538. Argus. Code. This gives autonomy from Commander Wilcox, though she does not know the extent. She will not have access to your notes or communications at this level, including this email. Disclosure will result in immediate revocation of clearance. On Mars, you are free from the strictures and eyes even the most secure Orochi facilities only dream of. Use that freedom. Do not make me regret this decision. Father, I dislike veiled threats. I dislike your silly code names and your corporate slang term, the filth. Orochi Group, from its 8-headed monster name on down, overindulges in such grandiosity. It is demeaning. When I succeed, I will not be bringing you the horizon. When I succeed, it will be because I demystified the filth. Such an awesome force should not be debased with pet names. The 0-point pathogen is marginally better. Henceforth, I will refer to the substance as Z-Path, or Z-Path. When I understand it better, it will gain a more clinical designation. When I succeed, policy will dictate excising these pet names from our tongues. When I succeed, I will set the policy. When I succeed, it will be my favour that you so laboriously curry. Wow, she's going, yeah. Dr. Volkova, if you succeed, you'll have all that and more. Hall elevator. Keep going to use the numpad. 5538.
Declan, there's an elevator in the center of the research lab. The server room has an elevator.
Oh, shit. I've walked by it 100 times.
I am of the opinion that nothing could possibly go wrong here. Absolutely nothing. It will be fine. It will be dandy.
Heading down.
What? What could... Oh, God. It's a tiny capsule. Boop. Research lab service tunnel processing Argus. It's a tiny, tiny capsule. Says the claustrophobic man. Service tunnel? I wonder if we can access all those then. Roche. Right, now this is obviously where we're supposed to go. Access denied to access Icarus. Service tunnel. Access denied. Processing. Access denied. Okay, so it is quite linear. This is not a huge surprise. The whole game has been very, very linear indeed.
Shit, not that thing again.
Wait!
The whole system locks down if the security camera spots me. Maybe I can connect to it with the biogauge.
Maybe. That's cool. What was that? Secret what? I missed what it said. It looks suspiciously like secret kippers. Can't go that way anyway. Ooh. What the? Whoa! What the hell was that? It looks like an android? Android security? Maybe? Oh, so these aren't prosthetics. These are android limbs, I guess. Great. I'd rather not.
Shane, we made it to the door. Definitely not a Rochi. It looks ancient.
Oh, good.
There's equipment near the base and there's a strange artifact on a pedestal. If they found a way inside, there's gonna be record of it.
I'll see what I can find out.
Wonderful. Yeah, so they've been building android guards. Hey, that just reset itself. Yeah, that hasn't got a guy in. That's locked. Computer there. Xenobotany. Operation is halted. Alert level 4. Attempting to reconnect once every 40 seconds. Laser correction initiated. Servo malfunctions. Diagnostics. This goes down a lot. Well, that hasn't helped me. That hasn't helped me at all. And that's just connected to the security cameras all the way over there. What was that?
Is that a circuit box?
Ah.
on the door?
Oh, good. Another one of these. Huh? Oh, I don't like these puzzles. Oh, that's not connected up now. There we go. Camera up there.
Oh my god. Declan, there are layers to this place. An entire complex. I can't believe this was right under our feet.
Josie was right. Volkova knew.
This can't be real.
It's watching me. Argus excavation brief. Excavations for Argus facility are complete. The central robotics hub is at full capacity with better than expected modal rotation and mechanical degradation well within tolerances. Air circulation systems in visitor area and interrogation are operational with a proprietary mountain stream scent added to oxygen supplies. Security systems online and assigned alert designation based on Manticore guidelines ready for inspection. No current expansion plan at this time. Recent increase in field malfunctions has slowed progress on transit systems for subterranean offices. While not outside expected range, the specificity and consistency of repairs needed has been logged. Suspicious activity reports submitted to control. Resources have been diverted to drilling operations following the recent discovery of an ice vein. Geothermal systems have increased significantly during this period, and energy systems have been fully converted from secondary solar to underground systems. Containment. Eden Site A, Eden Hub. So they are looking for something codenamed after the garden where life originated. Thank you for the greeting here, Invictus. How's the landing zone? Landing site is clear. It's a little dusty, but it's home. System check says we're good for approach. So this is... Yeah, that's a log of communications with the Cyrano.
They disturb the divine engine, disrupt the barrier, seek a well of knowledge that swallows all. Out the airlock they went, fragile minds scattered to the vacuum, extinguished by the breath of the moons.
We're not doing this.
I think we are. We have duggeth too deep. Hey, camera. You're mine now. Well, that's not going to work. Right. Recent reports. Yeah. Recent check-ins. There's this injector. Units do not operate as speculated in Martian atmosphere, operating well above standards. Production costs 1.6 billion. Projected costs through Project Eden 9 billion. Is it a terraforming thing that they're doing? Yeah, I need to get down there. How do I get there? Ah, through the window to the right. Who there? Whew. I'm still expecting that creature to show up. But it looks like we've got androidy things to deal with for now. Oh, it's building them. Turn on the conveyor belts. Okay, can I do that from here? Site 9 continues to be the focus of mission operations. The artifacts recovered have been invaluable. Icarus team reports unprecedented preservation of pieces that have been carbon dated to over 30,000 years old. Secrecy has been difficult to maintain. Serpentine statuettes, obsidian pendants, balsotic andesite, art undetermined. Serpentines, yeah, lots of snaky things. Organic things discovered. You there, I've been crushed. Huh? Oh, that's a different camera. I think that one might be inert, but I'm not sure. Right, I can connect to this one. Doesn't actually help me get through the doors, though. Ah. Oh, it lets me see the power box. Okay.
That turned on the conveyor belt. I should be able to get through the room next door if I head back.
Ah, I saw you. Everything is fine. He says, unbelievably. Can't get through that. I love the fact that you can sprint while you're crawling. Nothing to interact with. I think, as I said, the game is very much on the linear side in terms of, you know, where to go, what to interact with. Which is fine. Sometimes you don't want a big open world sprawling thing. Sometimes you kind of want to just experience the story that has been set out for you. Security level 4, a message from Manticore. This message is displayed in the event of a catastrophic system failure or attack on this facility by an unknown, possibly trans-dimensional entity. If you are reading this, all doors are locked and sensitive materials protected by blast shielding due to heightened security measures. The extra security is an effort to protect any sensitive information from being collected and also from you. Please be aware that NDK-13 advanced bipedal android models are designed for excavation and transport functionality and thus have the internal hydraulic capacity to ambulate and carry over 1,000 kilograms. While an admittedly impressive engineering feat, during a level 4 threat, their primary logic function is overridden and they will employ lethal force as necessary. To avoid injury or death, seek out the nearest Manticore-approved panic shelter. There are currently 0 shelter facilities in your area. Z pathogen detected. Containment procedures activated. Security disabled. Aha! Blinky lights.
Must be Volkova's lab.
Must be.
Smells like gasoline and fertilizer. It's completely wrecked.
Go! There's a thing there that it doesn't like us looking at. Can't actually tell what it is. Oh, gold, there's loads of these. I begin, Project Arbormar Log 1. I begin with Rhizophora DNA. Possibility of creating decades worth of mangrove tree root networks within days or even hours, and the ability to control their patterns. One could weave a root network that would protect whole eroding coastlines from waves and storms. Today, I make my first introduction between Rhizophora and Z-Path. It is the first time I've smiled in a long time. The warmth burns my cheeks. Log 3. Progress is exponential with access to real equipment. Keeping my excursions minimal to preserve secrecy is a necessary evil, I suppose. Dr. Van Buren continues to assist in the greenhouse. He may be suspicious of my sudden focus on plant growth formulae, but he remains preoccupied with protocols and failsafes. The places Z-Path can take us are boundless. I believe it is the key to reaching a place where we can swap sequences of prokaryotic cells, bacteria, and eukaryotic cells, plant/animal, as freely as a weaver splices threads on a loom. As the Rhizophora feeds, the Z path grows more comfortable. I recognize the improper terminology, but it is clear. Its movements are less erratic. It breathes calmly, slowly. The roots expand at a constant rate. The leaves extend and flex. Reactions to magnetic pulses are less severe. The metamorphosis is fascinating. Today I moved my hand. I reached out for an instrument that wasn't within my reach. I'm unsure as to why. There was no scientific impulse or protocol for it. Possibly sleep deprivation. I reached to pick up a laser diode 5 feet away as naturally as if it were in my back pocket. But it wasn't my hand that grasped the instrument. It was the Z path. 2 thin tendrils extended outwards from the valerian blossom to scoop it up. The tendrils swiftly curved and extended through the air, then deposited the diode in my hand and retreated. The valerian, unable to extend as quickly, altered its stem structure, growing a thin vine-like piece which drooped to the counter as the tendrils receded again. I will attempt this experiment again tomorrow once I have rested. Even my sensibilities have limits, and I question whether I dreamed the entire event. Log 11. The infected mice, the enlightened specimen, the Z path makes them grow stronger. Just like the mangrove tree, they voraciously search for food. Their forms surprisingly similar, less chaotic than the others. The protuberances extend outward from their mouths, their ligaments contort beneath their skin as they stand bipedal. Am I creating them? They resemble sunflowers, seed-like teeth and slithering petals. They crave my affection, demand my attention like children, like pets. Did they snarl at Lucas when he kissed me? Not in front of the kids, I said. But are they not my children? Are they not all my children? The Rhizophora, the Valerian, Solinum lycopersicum, Amorphilia brevialigula, Musmuculus. They have all shared in my blood, sucked the sweat from the tips of my fingers. I tell them how to grow when they stretch outward to the infinite. The connection is undeniable. Log 14. Betrayal! The Z-Path spoke to me today. Not in words, but I felt it as it moved along the walls of Argus. I could taste the metal on my tongue as it slithered into the cracks between the seams. I told it to stop and it obeyed, patiently waiting for me to descend in the elevator. My daughter was excited to see me. It wanted to show me something. A computer monitor flashed and I saw Dr. Van Buren standing over the roots of the mangrove, injecting a serum into it. My body shuddered as the Z-Path trembled. How could he betray us like this? We will make him suffer for this. She grows so fast. Rhizophora, my child, she was so hungry today. The blood meal was not enough. Her teeth are so sharp against the flesh of my breast. I nursed her for an hour. My head swims. A new project. I have made my decision. I can't understand why I hesitated so long. Why did I allow them to control me? I will escape this prison. Orochi seeks to contain me. Lucas destroys my children. The walls themselves betray me, moving closer, stifling my work. This frail, human body betrays me. Tired, sleepless, the muscles ache and twist, circulatory and nervous system trembling so I can feel my heartbeat shuddering. My plants feel the vibrations that travel on vectors our feeble senses have yet to even discover. They call out to me, my children. It has already begun. My child, I touched its hand and the blackness encircled my wrist. The Z-Path swirled into my system and it speaks to me in tones. It beckons me to the mangrove tree, and there we will embrace. Together we will remove all impediments. The work will be glorious. That is better in terms of writing, I feel, than the other log that we read. It's not quite as prosaic. It is still, you know, very much fiction. But it's not as bad as previous. Yeah, that's just a chair under there. I guess we stood in the blackness too long. Up the stairs we go, then. Yeah, it's weird. Whenever we're going upstairs, I feel like we're a very small person. Checkpoint reached. That's where we're going to leave it for today. I was going to try and keep this down to about 30 minutes. But at the end of the first bit, we were barely, what, 15 minutes in. And I don't like producing videos that are that short, although they render nice and quick. So, next time, I guess we find out what's behind door number 1, since there's only one way of going. Hopefully, you will join me for that. Until then, folks, thank you very much for joining me on Mars. I hope you are enjoying Scaredy Man. Plays scary-ish game. It's not actually been that scary in this episode. It's mostly been just that continuing building of story and lore and atmosphere, the world-building aspect of it, which is so remarkably important when it comes not just to Lovecraftian and cosmic horror, but to writing in general. Hopefully you will join me next time as we continue exploring the Argus facility. Until then, cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.